you love me, then just say it with your chest. Don't forget about me, yeah, I will do my best, and that's the truth for me and you. And those baby blues. Yeah, those baby blues. A broken man without a path, a vagrant aimless without a mouth. Took 2 long breaths and just one more, till my lungs couldn't hold another. For you and me. And those baby blues. Yeah, those baby blues. Those baby blues. Yeah, those baby blues. A broken man without a path, a vagrant aimless without a mouth. Some kisses your cheek and then grazes your neck, makes my lips so damn jealous. For you and me. And those baby blues. Yeah, those baby blues. Take my picture with you when you go out west, those baby blues. If you love me, then just say it with your chest, those baby blues. Now, don't forget about me, yeah, I will do my best, those baby blues. Yeah, that's true for me and you.
Yo, what is up, 24/7 Buff Fandemonium? It's your boy Swank. It is Tuesday night. It's 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and that can only mean one thing. It's time for the K-Gun Report right here, brought to you by Buff Fan Base and 26 Shirts. We got a very special, a special kind of show for you guys. We're going to take a little bit of K-Gun. We're going to take a little bit of Buffalo World Order with 3 of our best friends. We're going to mash it all up and talk a whole lot of Bills and bullshit. So, grab your beverage, get ready to crack, and let's hit it.
Hey Bills Mafia, this is Don Beebe of the Buffalo Bills, and you're listening to the one and only K-Gun Report. Oh, and you all know, go Buffalo.
And that's right, you all know, go Buffalo. Holy shit, Don Beebe. Guys, thanks so much for coming and hanging out tonight. It is a special episode of the K-Gun Report meets BWO, and we're stoked to have these 3 gentlemen with us. I'm going to hit them with the intros right off the get. Below us, he can finally do it himself, live and in person. It's been a while. Buffalo Spartan, what's up?
What's up, guys? Thanks for having us.
Hell yeah, brother. You going to give it to us or what?
I can.
Do it.
Let's
Please.
see. Let's see if the mic cuts out. I don't know. I haven't done it.
It will.
Yep.
Mount up.
Mount up.
This is Sparta.
Oh yeah, you gotta turn to the side. Mafia, mount up. Did I get it?
A weapon.
Oh, it works that way.
I need a
See, my
weapon.
dog goes nuts when I do it too. Right to the right of him as you're viewing your screen, our longtime friend, Mr. Patrick Hughes. What's up, Pat?
What's up, guys?
Good to have you on tonight. So you got that championship belt hanging behind you.
I do.
Little tidbit about Buffalo World Order. It's not just Bills. It's all wrestling as well. So you get some Bills content, you get some professional wrestling content, and you get these three goons giving you some good content. Right next to him, our brother from another mother. Feels like I've known him for 47 years, and it gets harder every day. That's our dude, Mr. Corey Blaine. What's up, Corey?
It's almost like an ex-girlfriend I can't get rid of, bro. Except I love you.
I love you too, man. Stoked to have you guys on the show tonight, man. And now here's a face like you might be thinking, wow, I haven't seen these three dudes a whole lot like that I just introduced. Like maybe you haven't seen Spartan in a while, Pat, but they've all been guests on the show more recently than the guy that's all the way across over here from me. Don't adjust your screens, ladies and gentlemen. That is Jerry Jared Reed. Jerry, what's up, brother?
Hey, Bills Mafia. Finally back. Football season for the kiddos is pretty much over. So you'll be seeing me Tuesdays again. And I've been waiting for this day for so long.
About 3 months.
Yep, about 3 months. Our Bills are 4-2 coming off a bye. Let's do it, boys.
Hell yeah, Jerry. Good. I forgot what your voice sounded like. It's pleasant, man. It almost sounds
Take Scott's and add a little bit more man to it.
His stint on injured reserve is over. He's back.
Finally, dude. Finally.
Yeah.
You're just like Hairston, man. You're like the Mad Max of the K-Gun Report. Right over here next to me, my brother from another mother. This is Scooter Magooter. Scott, what do you got tonight for the K-Gun?
I'm excited. We had a bye week. We're ready. The Bills are ready. Hopefully the Carolina Panthers aren't all that ready with that new injury that just came today and yesterday. But I'm excited to talk to these boys from the BWO. Like you said, Swank, it's a relationship we've had for a while with these guys. These guys just got started this year and hitting the ground running. So I'm excited for you guys, but I'm definitely glad you guys are joining us tonight.
Hell yeah. Absolutely. Guys, we are part of the Buff Fan Base Network. Super proud to be. As such, we are sponsored by 26 Shirts, right above you, Jerry. Go to 26shirts.com. Give them all your money. Del Reed and the gang got all sorts of great stuff cooked up over there. You can look fly and help a family in Western New York, which is right next to where Spartan is, right there. Spartan is Western New York, really. And, you can help out families in need there. $2.3 million and counting to date. 26shirts.com.
Like, and I like to remind everybody, if you go to that website, don't just donate. Read. They always tag the story in to where you're donating to. It's not like they're just throwing out names. There's a nice story that goes along with it, so you know exactly where it's going to, and you get a connection when you buy this merchandise for sure.
Yeah, man. Each shirt, I think they do it weekly, so every single one has a story and a family that it's connected to, and you can dive right into that. Absolutely. Hey, thanks, Scott. Good get. Hey, Scott. Thank you.
Hell yeah.
Guys, you'll never believe who's in the comments. Patrick Hughes. What's up, Mafia? That's a very mean Patrick. Jerry, I'm sure did you comment on this? I guarantee I'm going to scroll the bottom and you're going to be on here.
I have not yet.
Corey Blaine, what up?
I got to keep my streak going, dude.
Yeah, dude, that's true. Like we got to get. It's like a attendance record in high school or something. If you get all the K-Gun reports commented on, then you get a prize. We got our boy Doug. Welcome once again to the best hour of the week. Let's go. Thanks, Doug, man. Good to see you, brother. Got Shane Becker. Go Bills. What up, Shane? John's good Fandemonium evening. Hello, everyone. Best show on social media. Go Bills. Thanks, John.
Thank you, sir.
Man, dog. Oh, Ryan Thomas throwing it out there. 6-1.
So am I.
Me too, guys.
Me too.
Not me. I won this week, but Jesus Christ, it's looking bad.
Let's not talk about it.
Yeah, dude. I'm trying to
I think Spartan put up
concoct a
like
trade.
97.4. The lowest in the league.
Noise. You know, it's darkest before the dawn, Spartan. You know what I mean?
I hope so.
Epic comeback starts right here.
We got Cookie. What up, dude?
Cookie.
We got Lonnie. Hi, my sons. Hell yeah. We got Doug. Can't believe his eyes. Live in person. Jared Reed. Look at that.
Nice.
I picked the under.
There you go. There you go. I made some people lots of money this couple months.
It's
I
like
made a couple bucks off Jared, I think.
Yeah, man, for sure. It's like those prop bets, man, where it's like, a giraffe is going to run across the field during halftime in Kansas City or something, and all of a sudden you hit on it one time. We got the beautiful Ellen Lartz. Hey, everyone, let's go Bills. Mark Maddox had a nerve ablation on his left knee. Let's send him great thoughts for recovery. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Mark is a good friend of the show. Ellen, great friend of the show. I didn't realize that was going on with Mark. Did he post something about that?
Yeah, he's got an image of his knee and everything. It looks good. Hopefully, obviously he heals quickly. I've been in conversation with him a little bit. My little man made a big tackle this weekend, and I sent him the video of it because he was talking about a Mark Maddox hit. And Mark came back and said, that's definitely a Mark Maddox hit. And he said, keep on Maddox at all balls or something like that. And it's like, so we've been back and forth, but he's doing well.
I know you've only been back for, let me see the counter, 11 minutes. But
did I use my words?
Well, you did. You got your words in there. That's great. But we got to work on your pacing, because I asked you about Mark Maddox, and you're like, I was texting Mark Maddox, my little man. And I went into the story about your kid.
So apparently, Mark, it's a nerve block. Basically, he's got knee pain. He's had it for a while, and this is the step before surgical intervention. So hopefully, this works for him, Mark. We're hoping for you. We know you lost a lot of weight, and you're doing what you can for speedy recovery. So best of luck, my friend.
Oh yeah, man. He looked like the most fit I think I've seen him since he's left the league. Like at this last Rager, man, he was like trimmed up and looking good. So hoping for sure, man. RT, Joe Brady can go to Penn State or be shot to the moon. I'm on that train, I think, with you, and we're gonna get into all that after we hit a couple more comments and hit some news, because I want to get these BWO guys' take on some of the stuff that's transpired over this last week and how we're looking heading into Carolina. But Joe Brady is not on my top favorite people's list going into this game. He's got a lot of making up to do. Oh, Spartan, man. In text and in person. I love it.
There you go.
The amazing Mary Jane Brown Hughes. All the guys on tonight. All well, everyone. Dude, yeah. That's got to be so sick for like your folks to see that. And that's, yeah, that's dope. It's cool. I think this is absolutely, is this the first time all six of us have been on at the same time?
I believe so.
Right.
I don't think so.
So yeah.
No?
I don't think as a guest appearance, like spare of the moment.
Yeah, I mean, like, all six of us at once.
I'm trying to been like, but not since we did this, not since BWO. I think.
I think 200. I think for 200th episode we did one.
That's what I was wondering. It was like, we had like a big panel, but I was trying to think, Corey, if you were there for that, because I know Spartan and Pat were. This is great live stream, by the way, for everybody out there listening while we're figuring out when the last time we were all together on a live stream was. The beautiful Paulette Brown. Good evening, everybody. Let's go Buffalo. Sorry for being late. You're not late. You're always perfectly on time, Paulette. Thanks for tuning in. Guys, got to put Adam up there. Wow, guys.
Wow.
Wow. Booyah. Swag, I want to give a shout out to the Instagram followers whose comments we can't see coming up. Chris Farr, welcome to the show. Ryan Thomas is also on. There you go, Instagram. And then Buffalo Winger Gear has joined us via Instagram. Thanks for joining us, guys.
Hell yeah, man. You can catch us on YouTubes and Facebooks and Tweeters and Instagrams every Tuesday and an hour and a half before kickoff for Sunday sessions with myself, Scooter, and Ryan Thomas from the Thomas State Sports Podcast. But more about that later. Guys, we had a really crappy game before we hit the bye week. I don't know if you guys have talked about it at all. We've talked about it quite a bit. There's there's some problems we all need to shake out before we get too into it, because we do have a segment that we're going to do a BWO K-Gun debate on, and I'm really excited about it. Mostly because I came up with an awesome name for it. So
cool.
I'm pumped on that.
Oh boy.
Some housekeeping. Mad Max Hairston, his 21-day window opened. He can officially practice if the team lets him. That would be a huge thing. He is a first-round pick. He is one of the fastest dudes in the NFL. We need help at CB2. Pat, I'm going to throw it right down to you, brother. What do you think about Max getting this window open here?
It's about time.
Amen.
I mean, again, I'm also the person that says don't rush it if there's still something wrong. But I mean, I expect him probably to suit up and maybe play like a couple plays in the game, but I don't expect this to be a full go this week if we see him suited up at all. I do think we need to start getting him, obviously in game shape. So a couple plays here and there would be probably good, and especially against Carolina, who may or may not be a good team. Depends on which Panthers team wants to show up this week.
That defense looks like at least so you can see what we could see. I think like Harrison, I don't expect him to suit up this week. Jerry, what do you think?
No, I wouldn't say you'll be seeing him for about 3 or 4 weeks. I think depends. I think bringing him back is all going to depend on how we fall the last 4 games, how the record falls. If we're winning, keep him out as long as you can, in my opinion. Let him get healthy. Coming off that knee, it's our rookie, like you said, Swank, right off the top. We don't want to jeopardize his career already this young. So I say 3 or 4 weeks. That's the minimum. And then after that, we'll go.
Ooh. I don't like the sound.
He still got his bumps to do,
I'm hoping it's between what you said and what Pat said. Because I don't know if I can wait 4 weeks. I don't know if this team can wait 4 weeks. Scooter Magooter, talk a little bit about these dudes that are coming off suspension and what that can do for this defensive side of the ball, which is lacking, to say the least.
Well, hopefully what's added to this depth chart is a fire under their ass and some fresh legs. If anything, Ogunjobi's decent against the run, so obviously we have our issues with that. I think we're ranked 3rd or 4th in league against the run. And someone like Michael Hoyt, he is not a guy that is going to remind you of Milano or more of an outside linebacker, like a 3-4 outside linebacker, like a Bosa or anything like that. But he is someone that kind of brings a Lorenzo Alexander type player to the field. So a jackknife of all trades when it comes to that front 7. I don't know how they're going to utilize him, but I damn well hope that they had something planned for him in anticipation for his return. So to wrap it up, Ogunjobi's going to bring a little bit of depth to that defensive line for run stopper, and Hoyt is going to bring a little spark, hopefully, to actually get home when we blitz the quarterback, and hopefully he can bring some guys down.
There was a lot of hype around him in the preseason when he could get in and he could practice a little bit before his suspension hit for some bullshit, bogus 6-week reasonings. It really hurt my heart seeing Rashid Rice playing off his suspension before our boy did. But I don't know. I'm thinking he's going to bring a little bit of juice on that edge. A lot of injuries, man. We're hitting like deep in the depths. I'm going to send it to you, Corey. Man, what do you think our state of injury is going to be coming back this Sunday, and who do you expect to see out on the field?
I'm going to agree with Jared on this one, and I don't expect to see Maxwell Harrison out there yet, not even for a couple weeks. I mean, even if he was ready to go, I hope he is what he was and all that, but do we really want to put all our chips on a rookie cornerback coming in midseason? That still, and I think either Scott, Jared, or you, Swank, say it, it's kind of going to it's going to take 4 or 5 games for him to get integrated and get going. So I think we'll see the guys on the line come in, Ogunjobi and Hoyt, and make impressions very quickly. And hopefully that opens up the other guys that are there even more. So something's got to happen on the defense. So hopefully these guys help out any way possible.
Hell yeah, man. We need some big contributions, like soon, fast, now. Spartan, man, what do you think, like, linebacker wise? Like, we had Milano out, we had Bernard out. Like, are we gonna see any of these dudes Sunday? Like, at least one of them, hopefully.
I'm not a big Milano fan like everybody else because he's constantly hurt.
Mute him.
That's my thing with him. Yeah. I hope to see Bernard out there. We do need help with that run. I mean, I said it in our K-Gun chat, like our defense is like they can't stop the run. It's like going out and trying to catch rain with a colander.
Yeah.
It just that's how effective our run game is right now. So
I think
anything
that was
we can do.
I think that comment was like about where I had enough with the game and I couldn't hear anymore in the chat. And I was like, I'm done. I'm done with all of it. I'm just going to watch the game, be miserable and root as hard as I can, knowing that they look horrible right now. So
yeah,
that was a quality comment. Yeah. Like,
yeah. I'm hoping though. I'm truly hoping that Bernard comes back. I hope we kind of use these guys coming off of suspension to kind of plug some of the gaps that we got and be at least a little bit more effective. I mean, it's been a rough few weeks with this run game.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a rough season. I mean, starting with Henry, at least we won that game and ended up looking better. And then now it's like it's just like every single week, whoever the running back is that we're playing is a good running back, and then they have a career day against us. And I am just getting so sick of it. And What's that?
Except for the Jets.
Yeah, well, the Jets are the Jets. I don't care about
we
that.
We can play them every week.
Yeah, that'd be great, man. That'd absolutely be great. I don't know. We're getting some very nice play from our rookie D tackle, which I'm stoked on. You got Ed Oliver that's coming back and looking kind of like that second half looked a little more Eddie. If he wouldn't have like kept faults going off sides, I think him and Bosa would have had a really great game against the Falcons. But yeah, something's got to change, and I don't know exactly what it is. Scooter, do you got some magic sauce? What's this defense got to do?
They have to survive this week. With those two guys coming back, who knows what Harrison's doing? I agree that it's going to be 2 to 3 weeks, but get your gears greased. The new guys coming back, because this game potentially is one that it is a game that we can win. And then the following week, you hate to look forward to the next week, but that's a 425 game against the Chiefs, and they're hot now. So get your feet wet. Let's limit the mistakes. Let's have a nice, good game, and then prepare for next week. But I'm hoping to see the guys that were on the cusp a lot more healthy, and the guys obviously that were coming back contributing for sure.
Absolutely. I love it. You guys are killing it in the comments, man. We got 582 of you joining in. Share it around, tell your buddy and your grandpa and your uncle and your aunt and your ex-wife or your ex-wife, whatever. Doesn't matter. Just spread it around and tell the good word to the K-Gun and BWO, the collaboration show for the ages. It's just
Swankers. I got a question for the Milano people out there that weren't really fans, Buffalo Spartan, and then Adam with his comment there. I agree. I see where everyone's coming from with his injuries. What if coming into this bye, the defense decided to maybe make a guy who the Bills picked up this offseason, Shaq Thompson, more of a priority at that position, and have Milano spell him? So having Shaq Thompson maybe get the number 1 reps, and then having Milano come in and spell him every once in a while.
I might be okay with it.
Yeah, go ahead, Corey. You good with that?
Yeah, I mean, the only thing I don't like about Milano really, and it's not that I love Milano, man. I love him, but it's kind of like Spartan said, you've been injured a lot now. Are you doing as much as you are off the field? Sorry, it's nothing against him. You're getting older. It's just, it happens, man. But I like what Jerry said. Why not?
Pretty sure this guy's practiced against the Carolina offense for the last couple of years.
There you go.
True. Well, maybe and let's be honest, if Matt Milano's still not practicing, he's getting the number 1 reps anyway. So
speaking of, where the fuck is this guy? Jordan Hancock. Where's he been? Why is he still injured? What's going on with that dude? Why haven't we tried him? Something. We got to do something. Anything.
Yeah, I think the thing with Shaq, man, he's had some flashes. He's getting older.
Mhm.
We talk about Matt Milano getting older. Like this dude's older
Right.
than Matt Milano. What's Dorian Williams like? Where is he like right now? I know he got banged up and out too. Like our linebacking core is just looking tough right now.
I said it on BWO. Even not that he's an amazing playmaker. Like, where's DeMar Hamlin? What's going on with him?
He's on injured
He's
reserve.
on injured reserve right now.
Yeah.
Oh, is he?
So, yeah, he got set to IR.
I thought he was.
So did Hancock, right?
Yeah,
He's
that's
back now, I think.
seems like half the team keeps.
I
going.
thought him and he got on like the week or two before DeMar, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It was like a ton right at once. Like all of a sudden, like what the hell is going on? I mean, I don't know what's up with Daquan Jones either. I don't think they've given him a designation, but obviously Sunday sessions, he was out right during like warmups. It's just I don't know. That line, like the defensive line, those four should be tearing stuff apart, and it's not happening. Like it's not, and I don't understand why it's not, because Deion Walker is having a great rookie season. Eddie's back in there. You got Bosa, who's been having a great year so far, and you got Groot. Those front four should be wreaking havoc if rushing only four, and that is supposed to do what they're going to do. Like you're not going to get a better combination, I think, than what you got right now. So
on paper, who is better? Like, I mean, not trying to be a biased Bills fan. Like, as an NFL fan, who's better? Like,
to me, and I don't know, we should get into our segment here because we got to talk about this game coming up too. But like, the defense is playing vanilla. I know they're banged up. There's just there's nothing happening. The defensive schemes are vanilla. Like I say it all the time on the K-Gun, dude. If you don't got the guys because they're injured, or you don't got the guys because you didn't draft right, or you don't got the guys because you didn't go out in free agency and get a guy, blitz DeMar Hamlin. Like if he's too slow to cover somebody, blitz him. If Trey's too slow to cover anybody that's not going 5 yards across the middle, blitz him. Like do something different, because this is not working where we're at right now with this. All right, we're going into our segment, and here it is. BWO wanted it. It is the debate of the ages.
that's why I got the rivalry jersey on.
McDerm yes versus McDerm not. That's right.
Can I lead this off?
I love it.
Jared, I've been waiting to talk about this.
Let me explain about how this is going to go. We're going to go one on each side. I think everybody up top is pretty much on the same, and everybody down low, I think, is pretty much on the same, from what I understand. And what this is, if you couldn't guess, is McDermott yes or McDermott no, as far as he's done, he's gone, or what are you crazy? He's amazing. So I think, Jared, even though you want to start,
I know. Guess first.
give it to your visiting team, but and I understand how you feel because you haven't been here in like 2 years, so you feel like you're visiting.
So is he part of our team then? He's
I don't know. You're gonna have to find out. I don't know, dude. I don't write the script. I don't know. So I'm gonna leave it up to you three down there. Who's going first on your team?
Well, sudden spark first.
Age before beauty.
They know they love my take on it.
So just tell the viewers which side you're on, and then give us why.
So I'm on McDerm not. Team McDerm not.
I wish I had like a sound effect for this shit. Sorry, go ahead.
I know. This is my reasoning, okay? So do I think that McDermott is a great coach? Yes, I do. Okay. He broke the 17-year drought. He did what we asked him to do. We've gotten to the AFC Championship. Yes, great. But what have you done?
Broke the drought,
since
not
then?
McDermott.
Yeah. But
Who? What was that?
The Bengals, Andy Dalton.
Oh.
He broke the drought. But at the same time, like, he's been our coach for what, 9 years?
This is his 9th year. Yep.
Yeah, nine years. You've gotten us to the AFC Championship a couple times, and we can't get past that cusp. At what point in time do we say, all right, dude, here's your threshold? You're a great coach for us. We love you. However, it's like any job that you work with, right? Any job that you're at work. If you only can achieve this much, they're going to replace you with someone who can get you to this much. So I think we're at his threshold right now, and I'm tired of trusting the process. I no longer trust the process. I don't.
It's not fair. It's not our show. We can't pull up stats.
I know.
This is a pretty basic one.
No. You know me, man.
But again, like I said, stats are stats. But again, it's the playoffs. Where is McDermott when it comes to the playoffs? Like it comes down to those key moments in those games where, well, let's just say it, 13 seconds. We all hate that one. But that was the start of me going, what the hell?
All right, I like it.
We'll
do shot clocks on this because all 6 of us are going, but I get it. It's a worthy point to be made. Jerry, since he's been sitting over there banging his knee underneath the table like a little kid in study hall. Jared, man, what side are you on? You a McDerm yes or McDerm not, and why?
So to jump on that 13 seconds that everyone just likes to throw out there, do you know what
Jerry,
ranking McDermott?
Tell the people, are you McDerm yes or McDerm not, and why?
McDerm yes.
Okay,
there we go.
Now go ahead, please.
The 13 South, jump on that really quick. Do you know what McDermott ranked with computerized like 4th down conversions and when you're supposed to do this and probabilities? He ranked number 1 that season. The 13 seconds was his only downfall. If you look at the record, 137 games, 90 wins, and 47 losses. I like to, on the panel, who has ever coached kids before or kids events where there's athletics involved? Anybody? Scott, I know you have. Corey. Whenever you're coaching, you're always taught to shut up the noise that's outside, aka the parents who like to bitch and complain about their kid not playing enough or so-and-so needs to get the ball more. I like to compare the McDerm not people to the parents who always bitch and complain about how the Bills are doing. Even though they're winning, they like to sit there and complain and they should be doing this, they should be doing that. My kid should get the ball more, they should pass it more, the defense should be better. Why? So I just like to compare them to the parents who like to
the views
they know everything.
We do not.
They have
all 3 of our friends and guests that are on the show. No, go ahead.
So
from the you can't get mad.
And so if you go back to this last game, the Bills, if you want to do a McDermott and a little pile here, we can throw Babbage in there too. If you want to, they scored 21 points in the first half, and McDermott has been known to come back and make the adjustments, and they shut him out for the third and fourth quarter, allowing 3 points. Our offense couldn't get going. So just for that little example, McDermott is doing what he can. I think he's putting our players in the right spots. It's just sometimes these players don't. Tyler Bass missed field goals, what would have tied it in the Kansas City championship game that he missed. So it's not McDermott kicking the ball. It's not McDermott doing the wrong pattern, Gabe Davis in the end zone to tie the game up. It's not McDermott that misses the tackle or lets a guy open down the middle, Kelsey, with 13 seconds. So I think he's putting these guys in the right spot. It's just the opportunities that our players have to make a play, they just aren't.
All right.
McDermott,
right on the clock where I was about to cut you off. You did good on it, even with my interruptions. Let's go. We'll go right opposite way. Patrick, hit us with your take or your stance and your take.
So my stance is, as of now, McDermott, yes, because he's not getting fired until the end, unless we don't make the Super Bowl. Let's just be honest. But if we don't make it to the Super Bowl, it's McDermott not.
Benedict Arnold piece of shit.
No, I mean, look, it's like he's not going to
pull a wrestling move on the Bulls podcast and flip a script, motherfucker. What the fuck?
Look, he's not going to get fired mid-season. I'm sorry to
Went
say
from
it,
heel to
Oh,
face.
yeah, no,
but
I agree.
again, if
Off
we
the top rope,
Right,
tears his
off the
BWO
top,
shirt
fucking
off,
Patrick
dude.
through the table. You did.
I mean, we're kind of
So tune in tomorrow to BWO to me and Spartan. So.
I mean, look, we're stuck. I mean, let's be honest. You have to look at reality. We're stuck with them for the rest of this year, no matter what happens. But again, if the defense is the reason we lose in the playoffs again, he has to be out because, again, this is the second defensive coordinator that he has brought in, and then he also failed as the defensive play caller himself for a season in the playoffs. Again, definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result.
Winning.
So,
Save
winning
him,
what?
Playoffs.
Winning what? What have we won?
He's 90-37. He's won more games than he's lost. That's. I'll take that sanity.
Does
How
he
many
have hardware?
Lombardies you got?
Well, hold
What's
on.
that?
Okay, listen. Before we
Hey,
get into
I
cross,
don't have your
7-7 in the
take.
playoffs.
You're gonna let me have mine.
before we get into all this cross take, Jerry, shut the hell up. Before we get into all this cross
Mute.
take, yeah, let's go because we got 3 other takes going on, but all warranted, all noted. Yeah, Jerry, you're jumping in. You're taking my fire over here, man. You're just pecking away my stuff like a raven. Like, relax a second. Here you go, Scooter Magooter. You're up, brother. Which side and why?
Let me start off with some facts. 4 teams have not made the Super Bowl, and there's like 13 or 14 that have not won a Super Bowl.
I gotta do it to you because I did it to your brother.
McDermott.
Yeah, okay, there we go.
So I'll start with that. Other interesting fact. It's funny that we're playing Carolina on what many people think is a dire win when everybody's knocked McDermott as being a Carolina Panther recruiter from them. And we're playing a Dalton led offense that Blaine alluded to getting us out of the draft. It's all coming together. But I'm McDermott, yes. Stats don't lie. He gets us to the playoff. We talk about this in every show. Make the playoffs. Make the playoffs. Make the playoffs. How many coaches out there have made the playoffs and not won a Super Bowl? There's a lot. There's a ton. And those coaches haven't been fired. Dennis Green, Marty Schottenheimer, not Chuck Noll, but there's a lot of coaches out there that didn't get fired just for not making the Super Bowl. I am annoyed that we get there and we don't win. We're 7-7. 4 of those losses are to the Chiefs. So we lose to one coach, and that's an Andy Reid led team, offensive coordinator. So where I'm going with this is that without complaining, with no resolution, I've always been taught to, if you're going to complain about something, come up with a resolution. So my question to the BWO that don't think that McDermott should be there is, 1, should they get an offensive-minded head coach? And 2, out of the Eric Bieniemys, the Marcus Brady's, the Chip Kellys, the Matt Nagy's, and the Alex Van Pelt's of the world, who are you willing to bring in to now bring in a totally different offense? And who knows what defense they're going to bring in? We have a 4-3 defense. NFL is turning to a 3-4. Do you want to rebuild? Do you want to rebuild? This is my question.
I'll allow the retort. Go ahead, Paul or Pat.
It's a good one.
I'd say you don't need to do a complete rebuild. You just bring in a veteran coach that has experience taking over an organization that had pieces in play and got him to the Super Bowl the very first year he was there, John Gruden.
One example.
Well,
Good example. He's available.
So
right.
you're willing to gamble all these years in the NFL, all these coaches that have not made it.
Tell you, you're picking out of my basket. You're doing what your brother did. I'm going to shut you down. We're going down. Thank you, Scooter, for your take. Corey Blaine, what is your take? We know that you're McDermott. Yes. Just go ahead and give us your reasoning.
So yeah, McDermott suck my balls. No, McDermott not, but I agree with all 5 of you. You all have, well, Swank, you haven't given a point yet. No one cares about your point. No. Scott just said it, man. Defense wins championships, so how come we can't beat an offensive-minded coach like Andy Reid in the playoffs?
Spagnola.
Sean McDermott, I will take all day, every day in the regular season, like Jared said. His record is 90 and whatever. Amazing. He is one of, if not one of the best coaches we've had, besides Marv Levy and maybe one other. Love the guy. But Scooter gave me some advice in my own personal life a few months ago, not trying to get personal, with my ex now. And if milk boils in the fridge and you keep opening that fridge, it's not going to change. Yeah, we get to the playoffs every year. Amazing. No coach, not a lot of coaches do that. But when we're in the playoffs and we're losing to the same damn thing every single time, to the same team every single time, we know this team. We know it's almost the same players minus one or two guys. Every single time, something's got to be done. And I get it. Bobby Babich isn't really doing shit defensive-wise right now. You could blame him. The offensive coordinator, he's not doing shit right now. You could blame him. But it's been 9 years now of the same thing. I can't hear any more of, I love you, but you don't. You don't. No. But one more thing about him that
I know you, so like you doing that makes me laugh very hard.
He can throw interceptions, and he's I get it. Maybe that's a show for the cameras, and he's in their face. I don't think he gets in the player's ass enough. That's just what it comes down to. We play soft defense when it gets to the playoffs. We get scared, and we can't do it. I'm sorry. You said you don't want to go into a rebuild. Our offense, besides Allen and Cook, I'm sorry, is a fucking rebuild. We got no number one wide receiver. We got a couple guys. Coleman can go up one-on-one 90% of the time and catch it. Shakir after the catch, yeah, he's amazing. One of the best in the NFL at that. But we don't have, besides that, if it wasn't for Allen, do you think that we would honestly still have McDermott? And I'll leave it at that.
Great debate, everybody. Have a great night. That was the K-Gun Report.
Good night.
Yes, I do, Corey. Leading it off to me, I do, because McDermott did get us out of the drought the way we were talking about. And
wait, Swank, are you McDerm yes or McDerm not?
Yeah,
Thank you.
McDerm yes.
Thank you.
I was gonna say.
I was waiting for one of these dudes to do it. But
I was waiting for it.
I am McDerm. Hell yeah. And I'll tell you exactly why. He did it with way less when he got us out of the drought. That was the only thing any of us cared about. And I'm not trying to bring up old shit. And you can say, Andy Dalton did it. Bro, people have gotten into the playoffs that way through the whole history of the modern NFL. They're waiting
to play the game.
He didn't do
and if
it.
you I'll let you talk.
You're right. My bad.
Yeah.
Did he not have wins?
What's
Wins
that?
enough to make the playoffs?
I'll let you talk. Hold on.
Shut your mouth, Scott. Shut
Wait,
your mouth.
whatever you want. No. Anyway,
It's past 9, Swank. Let her lose, man.
what I'm saying is the dude did what we wanted, the only thing we wanted for 17 years. I think what is happening now, and I know the three of you are not in this same class, but the thing that bothers me about all of this talk is that a lot of like the kids that don't know Josh Allen-less team, like they didn't come into football existence without Josh Allen or without them being what they are now, don't remember the drought, don't remember what a rebuild entailed, don't remember that, like, okay, like if you, Corey, you said about like rebuilding the offense and like you basically would keep Cook and Josh and that's it. Oh my God, do you know how long that would take to build that all? And you're talking to that offensive line, aside from a bad game that they had this last week, has done pretty well. And again, that defensive coordinator has owned the Bills all 3 times that he's played them. And he has the hack to get through that line and to get to Josh for whatever reason. But I digress. The misery of just building that side of it and a coach coming in and having to have his identity burrowed into this, just the offense that is, well, I mean, McBean and McDermott did it in 3 years, they said. They broke the drought the first year. The second year, they didn't make the playoffs. They've made the playoffs every single year since then. You got to have a ticket to the dance to be able to be at the dance. I think we're knocking on the door. And if you look at some of these, I mean, look at those Colts teams with Peyton Manning. Look at some of these teams that have had these kind of like great just barely not quite their teams and star players that, like, I don't know, if the Colts would have just gotten rid of Dungy, like, where would they have been? You know what I mean? Or I don't know. Andy Reid is like another great example until he caught like lightning in a bottle with Patrick Mahomes. Like, there's a lot of these examples of, like, Jesus Christ, there's a lot to do once you swap. And we know that better than anybody because we were going through it every 3 years. New quarterback, new coach, every 3 years for 17 years. And it just never, like, I was so shocked when we broke the drought, not because we actually broke the drought, because I didn't remember what it was like for the Bills to be in the playoffs. I gave two shits about that Jacksonville game. Like, I could have cared way less. Like, if they won it or not, I was just like, oh my God, we're here. We're just amazing, you know? So for me, I know I'm going over. I don't mean to be doing that. And I'll let you guys can all talk again after this too. For me, man, I think McDermott's fault is that he trusts his coordinators. I think that is the big bitch. And I know it starts at the top and it trickles down. I get that. But I think the coordinators are the ones that are putting him in a bad spot. And I think McDermott has proven when a coordinator, specifically a defensive coordinator, well, I don't know what he's going to do with Joe Brady aside from out him in a press conference and say, we talked about that and that's not acceptable and we need to do something different, which is something I think that's showing accountability. We have seen him take play calling abilities away from Leslie Frazier and Babbage. So I think his fault is also something that you want to see from a head coach, where he's talked about breeding a culture and bringing up like these coaches that have made it to the top, because when you are consistently in the playoffs every year, you're going to lose personnel and you're going to get cherry picked and all that. And I think we're seeing that Dable wasn't really all that he was supposed to be cracked up to be going over here in the Giants, unless he's got some diamond in the rough stud flash of lightning quarterback. I think he just lets his coordinators call and play and coach. And I think that, to me, is his biggest fault. And 13 seconds, yeah, they shouldn't have been in prevent. Absolutely. I hate all of it. The thing I love about Spags' defense is that he stays aggressive. If you start to crumble under pressure, which literally every quarterback does, he will send it and send it and send it and send it. McDermott will not. He will stay true to his, like, this is McDermott's defense that Babbage is implying and implementing, but Babbage is not as successful at it as a McDermott would be, in my belief. So I think, McDermott is nowhere near on the hot seat in my mind. I think there's only a handful of teams in the last 15 years. If you look at the stats, we did a show about it. I can't remember the numbers. Do you guys remember the numbers? How many teams have won the Super Bowl in the last 20 years?
You can count them on two hands.
13 teams or something. Yeah, it's like, everybody's like Super Bowl or bust. To me, that it's a 1 in 32 shot every single year, and Las Vegas is losing money every year to handicapping football games. So, like, I don't know. I just, it's he's not anywhere near close for me. So I know I took way too much time, and I'm sorry, but that's the way I feel about it. And it's
you're the host, buddy. So my 2 cents on that, Swank. You mentioned real quick the coordinators, and when he does take over, he takes over. We'll never know when he takes over, but what we saw just recently with the Falcons game, they were playing zone. They're getting destroyed. I think the change at halftime was to a man defense. They only gave up 3 points. That last drive was changed back to a zone, and that was the rest is history. So I want to say, but there's no proof that McDermott made a call, changed the defense from a zone to a man. I think he does have his input. It is effective, but he may be a little soft in that, and he needs to be more aggressive, which every fan, I believe, can be on board with.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I read this comment and I thought Cookie put it up, but it's actually his mom.
Dude, I thought that was Cook too. Holy shit!
Yeah, that's why I started laughing, dude. Absolutely.
Thanks, Lonnie.
I read that and I was like, "Damn, Josh is going in."
You guys got a lot of great comments going on here. Hell yeah. I mean, Tyrod, I don't know that team, man, minus Shady. And it was like an okay defense. Like go back and watch some of those games. I mean, it was a miracle. None of them were expecting to make the playoffs. Not
So
one.
you guys are aware that McDermott almost
to the playoffs with a superhero?
You guys are aware that McDermott almost cost us going to the playoffs that year by benching Tyrod Taylor for Nate Peterman, who had the worst start of his career ever. And again, Tyrod went into that game, and if Tyrod played that whole game, we would have beaten him. It never would have came down to the Baltimore Ravens losing to the Bengals. So
what this is to me is like we could talk about a lot of stuff. If Patrick Mahomes wouldn't have hit Travis Kelce, if DeAndre Hopkins wouldn't have hit that got that game winner Hail Mary,
you
could do that all day. I mean, and historically as Bills fans, I think we've always been on the losing side of that. If that forward pass was actually called a forward pass in the miracle, like there's a lot of stuff.
Well,
if
right,
but bounce off the upright,
benching the guy that's been playing well for a quarterback that you've never seen play a game yet was a coaching decision. That wasn't a mistake by the team or the officials. That was a mistake by McDermott.
Well, here's a question then, and I'm not trying to do whatever. Do you want a first-year coach who plays the vet to get you through, or do you want a first-year coach who tries out the rookie to see what he can do?
I would have stuck with Tyrod Taylor. Sorry.
I don't know if you would have.
Well, hindsight.
It's long time. Like to me, like, okay, we can say that, but like to me, your first year, nobody's thinking again that you're going to make the playoffs. So you're trying to find your future.
I know, but literally 5 minutes into that game, you could already see Nate Peterman was way over his head.
Sure.
5 minutes into that game,
Yep,
Nate Peterman had 4 interceptions.
Oh man, it was bad, but you can't give up on that. You got to let him get their bumps and bruises.
And that's kind of like what I love about McDermott is like you can have a bad game. You can't, James Cook wasn't getting a whole lot of touches. James Cook wasn't getting a whole lot of attention. There's certain like players and schemes and whatever that we've only seen a little bit of, but then we've seen it grow into. And he allows some of these players, like a lot of the NFL, I don't think, like coaching and ownership mostly doesn't allow these players to develop or these coaches to develop. I would say this too, like Josh Rosen was a first round pick, so, and that coach is fired and that GM is fired. but at one point, like these kind of things happen all the time, I really want to do.
Do you guys know? Do you guys know who Josh Allen came in for?
Nate Peterman.
Yeah.
Right. So if Nate Peterman was never benched, Josh Allen came in for him.
I think he got hurt.
Try out the rookie.
No, they threw out Nate Peterman week 1 of 2018, and that was another. It wasn't as big of a
Chargers game, right?
It wasn't as big of a disaster as his first start against the Chargers, but it wasn't much better.
Yeah, Peterman was the all-star of the preseason. Like he absolutely was amazing in training camp and in preseason, and then he'd get in the lights and be horrible. Actually, I saw he's like a third stringer on some team right now. He's still in the league, which is
just keep trusting that process for another 9 seasons.
The Peterman process.
Doesn't your band sing a song about exes and like all that shit about trust me, it's all gonna be different, sunshine and rainbows?
Okay, listen, I know you want to do all this wrestling fanfare bullshit. I get it. Like,
you just had facts and I wasn't ready for that, and it's not my show, so I don't get to bring up spreadsheets. So fuck you. You're biased ass spreadsheet.
Stop making me laugh and forget my point, you son of a bitch. What'd you say? Oh, trust the process. Yeah. What does a rebuild like? What are you okay with? Like, this is a serious question. If McDermott got fired, which I don't think is going to happen, but if it did happen at the end of the season, what are you okay with as far as a time period and a process going? Like how long of a time frame are you looking at before we get into the playoffs again?
You keep saying rebuild though. Like what rebuild will we need? 90% of the guys.
Well, not rebuild.
90% of the guys are signed for multiple years now. So what rebuild would there be? We have The guys that are performing on offense, we have for a few years.
Coaches come in and put their guys in. They get their guys.
Oh, without a doubt. But you're going to tell me he's going to come in and put someone in besides Allen, someone besides James Cook?
No.
Right.
No, I'm not saying that.
Those guys are signed up for a while.
Where are you getting a whole new defense?
It's going to be a new coach.
Where are you getting a whole new defense and 2 wide receivers?
That's what I'm saying.
I'll go in and play defense right now. Let's move our old asses. We need something.
We're not being serious. Okay, I got you.
That is serious. Have you seen our defense? Give us all a shot real quick. I promise we can do something. Anything, man.
I'd love to see you get hit.
So it's a catch-22. You get rid of a bunch of players. You still have to pay them for that amount of years that you got them for. So our cap is gone.
It's like you said, it's not like a fire him right now like type. It's just if we make it to the playoffs again type deal and like lose the same type of thing, it's just like how many where do you go from that? Like
it is monotonous, man. I'm not. Go ahead, Spartan.
Like you said, there's nobody to bring in really, but something
shit happened on your show. Go ahead, Spartan.
Yeah, it always happens on my show. Corey just talks over, skips me, does everything.
Got 3 Mountain Dews.
I'm used to it. That's why I just sat there.
Drinking vodka Mountain Dew, bro. Let's go.
Yeah. So Scooter, to your take, right? So we got all these people that were paying this money, and another coach comes in. Why did we have such huge deals for old ass players, Von Miller, who were past? Like we all know he's a defensive end. He's not going to be playing until he's like 38 years old. I'm sorry. Why did we pay him? Okay, that is part of our upper management's fault. So
sure.
I'm not just Team McDermott, not I'm McBean, not
McBean.
Okay, yeah, like I'm sorry. Like you get all these players in that we're still paying on that aren't even on the team anymore for like another 2 years. You know, of these cap hits that we're not able to bring in people now because you said, you know what? Hey, you're 32. I think you can play for 6 more years. You're already old and aged and beat up, but yet we're going to give you this big ass contract and weigh it heavy at the end because we can't afford to pay you up front because we've been doing this for quite some time, just pushing the barrel down the road. Like
kicking the can.
Yeah, it's affecting us, our future now. We don't have the ability to restructure a defense because you're right. Who are we going to bring in? Okay, but that all starts at the top. And this is where that effect is like, I can't trust the process anymore because we're just proverbially kicking the can down the road now.
I'd have to send it over to Scooter, but I think a lot of those contracts, especially I don't think we're paying Vaughn anything. I think a lot of those are front weighted and non-guaranteed money, and he had to hit a bunch of landmarks to be paid. And that's kind of like what Brandon Bean, and I'll have, like I said, Scooter verify this because he's all into all those nerdy websites and shit. But I think like Bean's whole deal is get the guy, get him in the room, give him just enough guaranteed in the front to satisfy him, and then stretch it and sprinkle it for as many years as you need to with a drop dead date before it gets ridiculous. Scott, go ahead. I don't know.
The tough thing that we're coming across is 2 things. I believe Bean and McDermott are a package deal. So if one of them's gone, they're both going to be gone. The second thing is with these contracts, and you're not going to be able to bring a coach in the NFL anymore without them having a say in who's on their roster. And they're not going to come in if Pagula is going to tell them these guys are on a roster, they got to stay there. So it'd be hard to hire someone, even when you wave that meat in front of them, that low hanging fruit saying, hey, we got Josh Allen and James Cook. That's not going to be enough. So you got to bring in an offensive coordinator. If that's what we're thinking, an offensive coordinator would have to come in and replace our defensive coordinator minded head coach. And now you're telling him that we don't have money and we have so much that we owe these people money down the road. We can't get rid of it. So now you're going to have to trade out. Maybe hopefully someone grabs one of those contracts, and then you're relying on your rookie class. And again, that's going to take 4 to 5 years to establish a whole new identity. It's just if you're on or off the McDermott train, if you're on it, it's because you still have faith in McDermott. If you're off it, it's because you want change quick, and that's not going to happen.
That's a good point, I think. But
I mean,
Real
it could
quick,
happen.
boys, Swank wanted to do it to my quiet guy. Hey, Jared, you got anything, man? Do they do this to you on your show a lot? Do they not let
Well,
you
he's
talk,
never
though?
there, so they forget
Are
he's
you
there.
Yeah.
Oh,
You're right.
So I
yeah.
just linger. So
Jerry,
if we're gonna
Jerry
bash
never
the
talks
Von,
because he's not here. That's all.
Right.
if
Are
we're
you
gonna
the
if we're gonna
Spartan of
bash the
K-Gun,
Von
Jared?
Miller
You gotta
paying,
talk, brother.
I wasn't picking on
If we-
Spartan. Was I picking on Spartan? Oh, you were just
Listen,
talking.
fucking
You just
you,
talk
man.
all the time.
Here's-
Go
So
ahead,
if
Jerry.
we
Go
want
ahead,
to
Jerry.
if we want to talk about monies, and I know Von Miller paying him, I think everybody was excited when he came in, and he was actually having a hell of a season, but got hurt. So you can't. That's that's after the fact. But what rank is Josh Allen? Do you guys feel is quarterback in the NFL? Is he number one? Number
Not
two?
even as a Bills fan, yes.
Okay.
No, he's not
Do you know where he's getting paid
No
right now? What
quarterback
rank
can
he's
do what he
paid?
does.
Was he fifth?
I think he's
ninth.
He's in
Yeah.
he's in the double digits.
Oh, he's in-
so.
Yeah.
We got the best quarterback in the league, but we're paying him halfway through the league. So you want to bash Von Miller, who gave us a good season, but he just got injured. But at the same token, we're paying a quarterback, the MVP, ranked 10th or 11th in the league. So the money argument, I get the point. I get the point. Von Miller ended up not being something that we wanted because of injury, and it was kind of a waste after the fact. But that happens in NFL. Our number one pick, Maxwell Hairston, right? We love him. Did McBean and all those guys know that he was going to hurt his knee in training camp? No. It's like, why'd we get him, right? You can look back and say, I don't know why we got this guy. He got injured. Well, we got him because he wasn't injured. We got Von Miller because he produced. He was a Super Bowl champ. He gets sacks. We saw it the first half of the season. He made plays when we needed him to. Then he got hurt. That's unfortunate. We got Josh Allen. We pay him 11th, 12th in the league. He's the best. So I get the arguments. It's sad when stuff happens. He's fifth. But in the next 4 years, he'll probably be up in the 8th and 9th. Right.
Yep.
So
See, I was right.
it's hard. I get it. Yeah, you were right. Fifth. So
He's
I get the
actually
arguments. I do
going
get it.
for average salary. He's tied second with like four other guys. Here,
Well, what
Right.
if Allen never
Right.
wins then goes somewhere else and wins one? Like, I feel like we're wasting this dude's prime.
I think that's like a common thing that we're hearing, right? Wasting his prime. I don't know. I'm gonna let you guys know. Like, I agree. They need another wide receiver. Like, they need to get serious about getting some like quality wide receivers in here. Keon, like taking that risk on Keon, it's like unless he substantially changes and shows something in like the next couple weeks, you can start to say that was a bust. And I was talking about this the other day, like maybe we were at the bar, boys. I can't remember, but like it seems like Bean always tries to like get that deal. He's looking for the deal. Like Keon he's supposed to be a first rounder, but we got him in the second round, right? Or Groot, who was like, oh, everybody forgot Groot was there, but we got him at like a lower pick because like whatever. And this guy and that guy and whatever. You do got to remember that he did draft Josh Allen, and he's hit on third and fourth and fifth round picks like a son of a bitch. But like it seems like some of those higher picks, to me, he gets a little too cute, and I think that he thinks Josh Allen is going to make whatever wide receiver you have out there the guy. And he did that his first handful of seasons. He had a good run with Steph. Like, we can't forget that Bean did bring Stephon Diggs in here, and Stephon Diggs and him did have a good handful of seasons to the point where Stephon Diggs could be considered one of the top 2-3 best wide receivers that the Bills have ever had. But I am desperately wanting a young second contract stud that is not injury prone to come in here. I want that. He doesn't necessarily have to be, you got to feed me the ball every 10 snaps, but I want a dude that is durable and reliable. I want DK Metcalf in this I want him so bad. After watching a couple of, I know he got that ball ripped out of his hands after being such a physical guy, but man, like that one ball that Aaron Rodgers threw into his pocket, like in the end zone, like underneath the armpit of the defender, and DK not having any vision whatsoever, just trusting his instincts. And like, it was just, why didn't we get this guy?
So,
Yeah.
so going,
Diggs
going
kind of gave us a bad taste at wide receiver ones, man, because he was that type. Even though he was good, he was that type. Feed me, feed me, feed me.
Yeah.
And nobody else on the offense besides him and Allen really at the time and Cook could keep up with that. So
Yeah.
it took away from the rest. So, I mean, if we got a decent, like you said, wide receiver one or even a solid two, somebody that like, oh, shit, we have to put a guy, it opens up everybody now. So I agree with that 100%, dude.
Well, when it came to DK Metcalf, I mean, the thing is, you don't know if Brandon Beane didn't make an offer to the Seahawks and they just chose the Steelers offer instead. We don't know because we're not in that room. But I mean, if I find out that Brandon Beane didn't make an offer, he needs to go because let's be honest, we saw when DK Metcalf ran down Baker from the Cardinals a couple years ago, and like literally he trucked him down the field, which was insane.
I love it. That's the most effort play you've seen in the NFL in the last 10 years.
A wide receiver of his size would have been perfect for Josh Allen's arm. Yeah. So, yeah, if we could have brought him in, that would have been great. But again, we don't know if Beane made an offer or not, and they just chose the Steelers offer. So, I mean,
right, you'd have to come up with $50 million a year to pay DK.
I would have found a way.
I tell you, man,
and then our boy Cook would definitely be walking if you did that.
Yeah.
Me bringing that up about DK is like the same thing as like what you were saying, like if this happened, like if that happened, right? But that to me is like the kind of thing that we need to do. Like I like Josh Palmer. I think that it is ridiculous they didn't send long balls to him before this last week, opening up, sending him a bomb midfield. Like that is what I want. That is what I need to see from this.
That's the thing with the coordinators and even McDermott right now. I think they're playing too scared. They're playing it safe. And it's like, guys, you didn't do that last year. Last year you just let them have it. So why not?
That play action worked, and then we never did it again.
So for the yeses and the nos, I just want to see a show of hands. Is it a Super Bowl appearance or is it a Super Bowl win that you want McDermott to have to keep his job?
They have to make it there. Well,
is it or is it you get the ticket to the dance and you have the opportunity? So I'll start off with that. Who wants a ticket to the dance with the opportunity to make the Super Bowl?
I'm talking about playoff. Like, so hold on. I think this is a little confusing. So you're saying
yes, very.
If like raise a hands if it's Super Bowl or bust this year, then fire McDermott if he doesn't make it. Is that what it is?
Right.
So who believes that? Raise your hand.
Super Bowl or bust?
Make it to the Super Bowl?
Super Bowl or bust this year. Okay. And then you said, is it AFC Championship? Or Super Bowl win, you said, right?
Yeah, then it's Super Bowl win.
Yeah.
If he doesn't win, you're out.
Yeah.
Which I don't think anybody should raise their hands. And then is it continue to make the playoffs year in and year out? Get the ticket to the dance for the opportunity. Are you okay with that?
Yeah. I mean, for me, I think it's less than that even. Like, I think if he missed the playoffs this year, like, I don't know how mad I would be. I would be very disappointed. Let me reiterate. As a fan, I would be very mad.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be fire McDermott mad.
Yeah.
I still think like the Steelers have more of an argument about that than like we would. You know what I mean? Like that is like treading water, vanilla, same shit, same result, every like tough defense, old quarterback, like, you know, ground and pound, but you barely break 500, you barely make it into a wild card. Like that is misery. And they are stuck in a time capsule with like Tomlin being there and like what do you do? Mm-hmm. Like I don't know, like I know you guys like, man, I kind of envy like your thought process of being like, dude, McDermott's not in the Super Bowl. Fuck him. Like, I wish I could say it. Like I wish I thought
it's
like
not
that.
like you fuck him, but it's just like if we get to the playoffs again, and like obviously you could go offensive coordinator, definitely defensive coordinator, but like where does it go from there, man? Like who do you blame at that point? That's 10 years in a row, the same thing.
Well, so
I love you.
I go back to that. I do. I love him. I go back to that same 17-year thing. Like that. I don't want that. I don't want him to get. I don't want him to go under 500 anymore.
You keep thinking about the past, but what if it gets better?
I was
What
thinking
if a new
about.
coach comes in?
I
and
was
we win
thinking
the
about it
Super Bowl
getting
that
better
year?
in the past. Is when I was thinking about
What if a new coach comes in and we win the Super Bowl that year?
And
then
what
you
if,
have to eat crow?
and what if you
So
shake
who's what if?
unicorns and win the
Who's
lottery?
what if trumps the
Exactly.
other?
That's what we're saying about McDermott. What if? But it's been 9 years.
No.
What if?
I'm going to say it's different. I'm going to say that's completely different. It's completely different because the team
What
is
if-
close. The team is there. If you get a new coach, and what if your new coach comes in and he goes 1-17?
I mean, the only way McDermott
With
doesn't
Josh
get
Allen.
the only way McDermott doesn't get fired if we don't make the Super Bowl this year is we can't get to the playoffs, and we can't watch Josh Allen light it up with that offense, and then the defense is the reason we lose again. It can't happen
He
again.
didn't light it up last week.
Well,
Wait,
that's
hold on.
not in the playoffs either.
I'm trying to. So you're saying if the defense fails us again in the playoffs this year, McDermott's gone? Is that what you're saying?
Probably
You're a
I don't-
defensive-minded
I don't-
coach. How could you not be?
the same thing over and over again.
You're
I don't-
losing to an offensive-minded coach every year, like Scott said. The Chiefs every year you're losing to an
Listen.
offensive-minded coach, but defenses win championships. And even when McDermott ran the defense, we couldn't get it done.
Well, I mean, it is his defense, but he's only ran the defense like 3 games out of his last 9 years.
What if the Bills just get rid of McDermott and then they hire that guy from Miami, Mike McDaniel, an offensive coordinator guru, and get him up here? That'd be perfect, right? That'd be perfect.
All right, you're cut off.
Let's do
See,
that.
like you guys all think he couldn't make it on his own accord. We just didn't have him.
You could say, well, okay, a new coach could come
That
in,
Mike
you could hire a
McDaniel
new
fella, I
coach.
heard he does good things.
Right,
Yeah.
you can hire a new
To
coach.
win,
and they could come
you
in and be
have
like,
to
Josh
win."
Allen's a bum. Let's fire him. So you can make that argument too.
And we didn't win, and that
But
was
what if a new coach comes in and we win it all?
well. See, so this is my thing. I don't believe in that. Like, I don't believe in there being like a cure-all, fix-all. I think McDermott was that guy. McDermott was the guy that came in, and he was the what if. He was the 8th what if.
But
Like-
it's been 9 years. How many fucking more what ifs?
There's
Okay,
to me,
here, let me-
dude. Really
That's
quick.
like me giving Tashina another what if. What if she changes? Not gonna
You want me?
happen.
You want me to beep that or no?
Nah.
Anyway,
Beat the
to
name,
me,
yeah,
man,
fuck
like
that.
to
The
me,
name alone, you should have
hasn't
canceled that one a
been-
while ago.
it hasn't been 9 years of what ifs to me. To me, it's been
How?
9 years of pure holy shit. We're in this. I get to watch postseason football, and we have a legitimate chance to get there.
And
Every single
99%
year.
of that is because of Josh Allen.
I mean,
How many drives?
Josh Allen don't play defense.
It's not the full game. How
He
many
might be wild,
drives?
goddamn, we ain't got no fucking defense.
All the playoff
This
games
year-
we made, you're making your decision off 3 drives.
That's true.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Spartan. You were going to say something. I know
Way
how.
to
They,
humble me, Scott. Fuck you, man. I love you, bro.
So I was just gonna say, so you guys are all talking like we do the same thing, expecting a different result, right? We want McDermott to do this. So let's just put it in different perspective, okay? So
Sure.
you're on your 8th knee surgery for the same problem every time. You're going to the same doctor every time, same result every time. Are you going to look for another doctor?
I'm going to look for another knee. I think 8 surgeries. Damn.
I'm
Right,
just
you
saying.
calm it down.
Like if you're going for the same ailment to the doctor every time and the result is the same, and the doctor's giving you the exact the same treatments all the time, you're going to find another doctor. I understand a rebuild, and I understand it's not going to be an overnight process, but I'm at a point now where I don't trust that he can get us past the threshold. He's reached his peak. That's where I'm at personally.
I feel you, and I love this analogy. So, Surgeon McDermott is on your knee, dude, and he's like, I think.
Stay away from
Hold
that.
on,
It's
hold
already
on.
fucked up.
Hold on,
Gaethje swing.
hold on.
Gaethje,
Dr.
bro.
McDermott, he's performing surgery, bro. The first time, he's like, listen, your knee hasn't worked in 17 years. I'm gonna get it so that you can walk. Get another game out of you, another season with a game, and we're gonna have a good year. And you get
So when you code on the table, is he going to start clapping?
Hopefully.
So,
So
do you know why he claps, guys? Do you know why he claps?
No,
It's
that
a
is good
it's a
thing,
simple
honestly, as much
it's a
as we
simple
pick on
thing.
him.
flies. It's flies.
A lot of football players they preach it to themselves. It's on to the next play, on the next play. Then teams will lose. I teach the kid this all the time. They drop a ball, tackle. You have to go on to the next play. McDermott claps because that play's over and he's thinking about the next. Get over it. We missed a field goal. Get over it. They caught the ball. We're still with the game.
As much as I talk crap about him, I think McDermott is that guy, even though I said it earlier, that on the field, like you said, Jared, he claps like, okay, move on to the next play. And it's not like he's fake for the camera, but he knows, like, okay, there's cameras, whatever, keep it professional. And then in that locker room, like, get your fucking head out of your ass, let's go. Like, because you can see that fire in him. He's that little bald Irish red beard dude like the rest of us.
I can't stand Tyreek Hill, but a lot of people mock him for busting up his knee the way he did. And he was smiling and he was clapping. That is a response of, I've got this. I'm going on. I've got it planned. It's happened. I'm prepared for what's coming up next. That's just a response. It's not, I'm dumb and clapping.
Yeah.
Or Tyreek Hill
I
saying,
go like,
"I don't be in Miami anymore."
I think it's I'm dumb and I'm clapping and I'm getting paid. I think that's what it was. But I agree. I think there's a lot of positive
My
conditions.
child support's free next month. No.
Oh, guys. All right. We went over, and it's a good time, and I love it. We didn't get to talk about the Carolina game coming up. But
We didn't get into shit about
Dalton is it's all right, man. It was a good debate. It was fun. People were into it. I really appreciate you guys.
Anybody in the fans, we really all are friends. You know, I mean, I can't speak for these guys. I like them. Fuck them.
It is what it is. When you have three guests on the show and you get in a heated topic, I mean, you just go along with it. You don't cut anything short. You have that conversation. We're a fan first perspective. We talk about it, and we had a good time doing it.
We do it in the chat all the time anyway. Yep. So I mean, like, we already pretty much knew everyone's idea and how it was.
Yeah, it's all love here. Nobody cares. I want to real quick. We'll just get score predictions. If you want to throw an X factor fast, but we'll go round robin super quick because these Reed boys got 17 kids they got to get back to. So we'll start down with Spartan. Spartan, what do you got for a score prediction and maybe an X factor?
All right. Score prediction. We're going to go with 24-17 Bills. X factor. I think the play action will come into play more frequently, which I've been calling all year if you've watched our show.
Like it. Pat, what do you got?
I'm going to go 30-20. Our X factor will be James Cook.
Nice. Corey?
I'm actually going to go 42-10. The Bills, I mean, after taking a couple losses and stuff, usually they come back, and I'm not trying to be, like I said, a biased Bills fan. They usually come back eventually and smack somebody in the mouth. So my X factor will be Sean McDermott showing up as a coach.
All right. With your score, I thought I called on Corey, but that sounded like a homer score coming from Jerry. So I was just making sure my audio was right. Jerry, what do you got, buddy?
Turn your hearing aid up, old man. No.
I got 31-10. The X factor is going to be ground and pound game. Yes, James Cook. I agree with Patrick's going to have a hell of a game. But you're going to see a little Ty Johnson and Davis action too. I think the Bills have to get going with it off. They're going to find out this past week, if you watch the NFL, those running backs had a hell of a game for a lot of teams. And maybe the Bills will recognize that they have a stud back there with Cook. Give him the ball, 18-22 carries, and you will win this game.
Like it. Scooter Magoo, what do you got?
I'm going 31-17, and my X factor is kind of a combination of that. You can't be too proud as an offensive coordinator, Brady. You can't. And McDermott, you might have to put your foot down and say, get James Cook involved. It's not just this year. It's been the past years where James Cook is not on the field in the key moments of the football game. Needs to happen. We will not win this game. And you can put a receipt. I would gladly be wrong. But if James Cook does not touch the ball 20-plus times in this game, we will lose. Agreed. Like Jared said, running backs are destroying the NFL right now. We need to use ours. We're paying him. We had that big controversial offseason. Give him the ball. He loves being there. He loves touching the ball. He loves winning football games. Take the pressure off Josh Allen. Let's go, James Cook. It's your time to shine, buddy.
I like it. I'm going 31-14. I think those two scores by the Carolina Panthers are coming from Dowdle. And hopefully this defense has figured it out enough just to limit it to like 50 yards, 2 TDs. That'd be great for my other fantasy leagues. Not our fantasy.
So you got Dowdle in fantasy? That was a weird pick.
My X factor for the Buffalo Bills. Let's get fucking Josh up over 250. How about that? 250 and 3 TDs. Not a rushing touchdown from Josh Allen. 3 passing TDs.
Yeah, man.
And of course, over 100 for our boy James Cook. It was a beautiful evening, guys. Thank you so much for being here. Real quick, final thoughts. Rip around the horn again. We'll go back down to Spartan. Give us your final thought. Again, thank you guys from the BWO for coming in on the K-Gun tonight. Go ahead, Spartan.
Final thought. Thank you guys for having us. I'm gonna throw a weird one out there. Hey man, if you ever need a uke player for your band, let me know.
Hell yeah, I do, dude. Hell yeah. Can you really play that thing?
I'm getting there. I played guitar.
Oh, yeah.
I'm slowly learning.
Come on out, dude. You can crash.
Spartan at 50
Or
going
some
through a
shit.
midlife crisis, hit the fucking ukulele.
I want to go on my cruise and I want to play my uke on the cruise, like on the beach.
There you go.
It is fucking Zuba's Speedo with fucking sandals on.
Ukulele, mount
The
up.
Spartan mask is walking down the beach.
That's awesome, dude.
You guys are killing me.
I didn't know they had those in Halo.
Yeah, I'm gonna paint it green and put 117 on it.
Nice. I like it.
Need more ammo.
dope.
I hear the ukulele.
Patrick, brother, please give us your final thought, man.
I'll piggyback on Spartans, not the ukulele thing. I don't do that. But thanks for having us on, and just to touch a little more on James Cook. It's not just the run game I want to see him involved in this week. I want to see him more involved in the pass game. He is a valuable weapon there in the short passing game to get yards. Do what you got to do to get him going.
Hell yeah. Guys, I'm sorry I got to keep you here for just a minute longer because my idiot self almost forgot the most important part of our show.
Winning lockdown.
And it's right here. And it's our kid in the street. Eli's winning lockdown.
Hey, welcome to Eli's Winning Lockdown. This Sunday at 1 p.m., Bills versus Panthers. Last week, the Panthers had 6 sacks versus the Jets. They are coming off a 3-game winning streak and sitting pretty in second place in the NFC South. The run defense is the worst thing about the Bills right now. But, good news, Bills fans, we get relief on the defense as Mike and Larry are done with their 6-game suspensions from McDermott's School of Hard Knocks. I can't pronounce their last names.
Me either.
Prediction 2017. Shout out to Ray and Gabe Davis for being the Him Brothers.
Love it.
Good.
Oh, that's amazing. Good for you, Eli.
Yeah, I can't see their
Damn.
names either.
Shout out
That's
to
why
26 Insurance, official real tower of the Bills Mafia babes. And as always,
I can't see their names either.
Yeah,
Dude,
me
that
either. dude.
photo he shared. Shout out to
It's
Eli. He got
Haktua
that
and
by Jordan
Okie
Poyer
dokie.
at that game. I was like, Eli, here, buddy, see if he'll do it. And he was like, Jordan. And yeah, man.
Or Spartan keeps calling him Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Obi-Wan
there you go.
Kenobi and Haktua.
Hoyt. Hoyt and Obanjobi.
To it, dude. I love it. No, that's dope. Yeah, Corey was at that game too and met up with Lori and Eli and got to meet Gabe and Jordan. And yeah, that's sick, dude. Yeah, Corey texted me and told me that he just met Jordan and sent a picture, and Sarah was losing her mind.
Jealous.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, that's pretty awesome. Corey, man, give us your final thought, bro.
No, appreciate you guys having us on here, man. Again, for anybody that's not regular in the comments, we are all pretty much friends, dude. We get along. It's just
Pretty much.
Joke around. It's not even jokes. We just
Fuck, dude.
talking crap about whatever. We're not coaches. We're not nothing. No, no, man. We appreciate you guys having us on, dude. I'm excited for this bye week. Like I said, even though we had a couple losses, we've never, knock on wood, came back from a loss and not smacked the next team in the mouth. So sorry that Carolina's up, but I think this team, like I said, we're going to see defense, offense. Like Swank said, I think we've had one game this year with Allen 300 yards. So let's see the passing. Let's see the offensive wide receivers. Let's go out and just have one game where we click on all sides of the ball.
Love it.
Sick. Now that we've gone in order of the people that have most recently been on the show, we're going to go to the one that has least recently been on the show, and that is the return of Jared Reed, man.
It's me.
K-Gun. When's the last time you were on the show? Do you remember?
It's a
September? I don't know. Pre-recorded show, I think.
Oh, it's a recorded show.
Yeah. Jerry, give us your final thought, brother.
Yeah. McDermott's 8-0 coming off a bye, so look for something special coming out. Hopefully they've changed up a couple things and play straightforward football. None of the cute shit anymore. Go out there with what you got and just push the ball forward and play this damn game like you know how. You got the players on the team. Let's just do it. Looking for a run. Early bye this year compared to other years, but hopefully we're healthy and we can make a run for it. Josh Allen is more than a football player, everybody. I know that was a big thing out there. So as we are more than just football fans, and I love this game, but it's just a game at the end of the day. And we love talking about it, but keep pushing forward. I can't wait to come back Tuesday and talk about the Buffalo Bills win. And I wish I prepared more for this, but go Bills.
My X factor is Jerry's new beard, man. That thing is sick, bro.
Yeah, it's got a little
My
bit.
wife
of
loves it.
The Viking status.
Does she really?
Bro.
Does she really like it or no?
No, she
No,
wants
she
it.
hates it. Yeah,
She want it gone.
you got kind of like a System of a Down thing going on right now.
Or a System of a Down.
On the side, the wisdom.
Jerry's gonna be on the K-Gun on a Tuesday night. Scooter,
He heard you needed a new drummer, man, so he started growing it out.
the toxicity. Scooter Magooter. Tell him what your final thought is, brother.
Reset. I'm being a quarterback. I'm audibling. It's not only a reset bye week to get adjusted to the Carolina Panthers. I think it's a reset bye week, as proven in the past, that the Buffalo Bills do things that need to be changed to have a run. We are about to see a run of our Buffalo Bills. We got people coming back. We got healthy people coming back. We got our number one draft pick coming back within the next 3 to 4 weeks. So let's just reset. Bills fans, I'm glad we started this show after the bye week with BWO. Like-minded people, first perspective, hit them up on Wednesdays. I'm sure they'll get to the Carolina game, but it was a pleasure having you guys on here. We love you boys. You keep it real, and I love that debate with the McDermott thing, Swank. Thanks for bringing that up, and on BWO, that was a good idea. But let's reset. Let's start all over. It is a 1:00 game that we're coming back to this week. Let's do our due diligence and have our plan schedule as we always do on Sunday. Let's cheer loud and let's go Bills.
Yo, did Jerry bail out of here early?
His brother scared him.
I lost internet.
Oh yeah, right, dude. That was
We win the debate 3-2. We win. Fuck out of here.
bullshit. Yeah, awesome, man. Thank you to all 1,065 of you tuning in live right now for this big BWO K-Gun collab. Guys, I love the hell out of you. Thank you so much, Buffalo World Order.
If it wasn't for you guys, man, I forgot to say that too. So
now listen, you guys
help get us started, get us going. That intro we have, Jerry. So we appreciate you guys a lot, man.
Hell yeah, Scooter with the logo.
Yeah, dude.
Listen, now you guys have been, well, Spartan, man, ever since the beginning. Pat, ever since the beginning. Corey, feels like ever since the beginning. You three are like the best dudes we've met and known through all of this. Not to discount anybody that's out there, but these dudes are the realest, and we talk all the time, and we love the hell out of you. And thanks for coming on and always supporting, and for venturing out and doing what you're doing. And we love what you do. And you can check them every Wednesday, 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock.
8 p.m. So stream them on Facebook.
Facebook.
Facebook and YouTube. Buffalo Rules. Go check them out tomorrow. They're going to talk a bunch of shit about us tomorrow night on their show, I'm sure. Go check that all out. Nah, man, love you guys. And this has been a whole hell of a lot of fun. Thank you guys so much in the
Oh, I'm
comments.
definitely going in, bro. You ain't going to be there to back it up.
Just because I got band practice on Wednesday. Hell yeah. Oh, I forgot. We were going to do a giveaway of this show.
Oh, shit.
Completely all about it. 'Cause I was too stoked on it. All right, we'll do it the next one. You're going to get
Tune in next year to the bye week.
Next week, we'll give away some stuff. But no, appreciate the holiday, you guys. Thank you so much. And go Bills.
Yeah, let us know if you do a giveaway. We'll throw some shit in. Go Bills.
Hell yeah.
Go Bills.
Go Bills.
Mount up.
Take my picture with you when you go out west. If you love me, then just say it with your chest. But don't forget about me, yeah, I will do my best, and that's the truth for me and you. And those baby blue